question. Who did let the dogs out? Ruff? I got a question. Did they ever rebuild the London Bridge? I got another question. At the movie theater, which armrest is really yours? I got a question. What can a deaf person use instead of an alarm clock? How they gonna get up? I got a question. Why do Pringles say you can't eat just one? Yes, I can.
Welcome to the Pill and Jaded Show podcast, a hilarious, real, and the most controversial anti-relationship show in existence. You've been warned. Now, your host of the Pill and Jaded Show podcast, Miss Jaded and the Bitter Pill.
Yes, yes, yes. Yes, yes, yes. Yes, yes, yes.
Yes.
Microphone check 1, 2. No. What? Hold up. I had to change that shit up. What was it? We can't do microphone check 1, 2. No, we can't do that shit. Yeah, there you go. Microphone check, microphone checker, microphone check, microphone checker, microphone check, microphone checker. Yes, this is the Pill and Jaded Show, pillandjadedshow.com with me, the Mr. BP and
Ms. Jaded.
Yes, we are here with the first episode of 2021. Absolutely.
Hey, Happy New Year.
Merry New Year. Merry New Year. We finally got out of this. I don't even know what to call this shit. This.
We're not out yet.
No. I don't know. No, we are out. Okay,
yeah.
So this is the thing, right? So because we're recording the first show of 2021, we're out. We're out of 2020.
Yes.
Fuck 2020. Good riddance 2020. I can't
Bye-bye, motherfucker. And I thought 2019 was bad. Remember when I talked about 2019?
No.
If you don't remember, go back and listen to the episode when I talk about how 2019 was.
But
and I was like, fuck 2019.
No, but the crazy shit about this, Miss Jaded, and you know what's so funny? I think I kind of like made a little snafu when I was expressing. I can't even talk about which episode it was, but I literally had made a joke about 2019. No, for me, 2019 was my premiere year. It was a great year for me. 2019 was my redemption year.
Yes, and actually, the episode when we talk about 2019 is our Questions and Chill episode, Volume 1.
Yes. Absolutely. Which is kind of like goes into, wait a minute. Okay, so Ms. Jade, let me know if I'm wrong. So when we had the Questions and Chill episode, Volume 1, did we not talk about like the new year, like what we experienced from the year prior or whatnot?
Yeah,
we did.
We were talking about 2019 and in the beginning, like we were just discussing like we always do, whatever, what's going on and shit. And we were talking about 2019 and what had happened. You shared your 2019 and I shared mine, falling on my fucking face.
Oh, yeah. Okay. It's coming back to me now. Now it's just all sounding familiar right now. So basically, we're talking about, okay, so right. So this is what this is your 2019. What was it? Your 18 going into 2019?
No, we were 2019 going into 2020 when we recorded.
Right, but I'm talking about as far as you expressed how your 2019 was.
Yeah, we were going into 2019.
Gotcha. Okay, cool. Which is, damn, this is kind of ironic that we're having this episode talking about
2020.
2020 going into 2021. Which is crazy because we had a lot of questions. You might okay, so this is the one thing that this particular episode has to do with. Like we have had a lot of people that really enjoyed the episode of Questions and Chill Volume 1.
Really?
Yeah.
Nice.
So my thing is that, you know, they were, what's going on with Volume 1? Where's Volume 2? Of course, that was my fucking bad. When you put Volume 1, Part 1, Part whatever, people looking and anticipating, you know, the continuum.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
So that's the one thing that's kind of ironic. Here it is, goddammit. Here the fuck it is.
You don't have to wait any longer.
No longer at all. It's just like, you know,
this
one thing
should be interesting.
Yeah, but the irony is that we decided to say, hey, you know what, we're gonna do Questions and Chill Volume 2 right now as the first show of 2021. Which is, like I said, it's ironic that Volume 1 of Questions and Chill we talked about coming into New Year, and now we're talking about coming into the New Year of this particular episode, which is what we're going to do, which is dope.
Yes, be safe.
So the one thing I have to say, okay, well, one thing I do want to say is this. Hold on. Okay, I thought I had a belch, but I don't have. We gonna give this shit raw and uncut as we always do on Them Shit Honest. You already know.
Oh,
I thought I was gonna be like, yeah, of course. Okay, it didn't happen anyway.
yeah. Maybe I should take another glass of that.
What?
Bubbly.
Oh shit. Okay. So this is the whole thing, yo. So based upon the fact that we wanted to celebrate the first episode coming into 2021, Miss Jaded bought a really beautiful bottle of Moet Rosé. You know what I'm saying? Chandon, Moet Rosé, Chandon.
Very nice.
That's what we've been sipping on, you know what I'm saying, the whole night.
Hell yeah, pour me a glass.
Absolutely, I am. Well, no, okay, this is the thing. Now, she wanted to... Hold on. Okay, so you already have a glass right now. What is that?
I know. That's Apple Jack or Jack Apple and cranberry.
Okay, so
it's really good, actually.
Gotcha. So you already have the Jack Apple and cranberry.
Yeah, but I'm not...
Okay. That must be some good shit because she can't even get her fucking thoughts together. She's like that would pour me a goddamn glass.
I just want to sip on that.
Okay, she want to sip on this rosé.
Yeah,
and that's what we're doing right
some
now.
bubbly.
Exactly. So based upon that, Miss Jaded, you know, like I said, it's first show into.
Do I get to go first?
No, hold on. Wait, just slow down.
Okay, I'm sorry. You know I always get anxious when we do shoot. Just okay.
I know.
Okay.
Yes, we both get anxious
because I'm like I'm gonna get some information.
Hey, right, and we appreciate that. I'm pouring you a flute glass of rosé right now.
That is beautiful. That Italian glass.
Yes,
okay,
ma'am.
Hold on.
To celebrate the new year of 2021, and I'm going to pour. No, I'm not going to pour myself one just yet.
Thank you.
Because I'm still sipping on this Jack. You know.
Yeah.
Everyone, if anyone that knows Mr. BP knows it. You know, I'm Jack and Coke.
He's so pretty.
Yeah, it's his thing. So okay,
yeah.
You know, we might as well just go ahead and do a taste test. So how's the rosé tasting?
Let me take a second sip.
Okay. Her second sip. Okay, the only thing I can say, which you don't see, but me looking at the visual, I can be wrong, but just as far as from what I've seen, when a woman makes that fucking visual facial expression, that is pretty close to an orgasm.
That is good. It's good.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Yeah,
cool.
it's very nice. It's
absolutely. So okay, so coming into 2021, we made a lot of adjustments when it comes to the Pill and Jaded Show.
Yes, we did.
one of the first adjustments that we made was to the website. Yeah. So the one thing that we definitely want every one of our listeners, admirers out there to do is that we definitely want you to focus and go and visit the website at pillandjaded.com. Pillandjaded.com, no matter what platform that you're listening to us on, whether it be Podbean, whether it be Apple Podcasts, whether it be
Pandora, Spotify, you can get to any of those platforms from the website.
Exactly. So pillandjadedshow.com is right there for you. Whatever, I don't care if you don't even know what our social media, links are or what have you.
There you go. You can just click on it and go straight over to our social media page. Everything.
Right.
And you can also leave us a voicemail.
Voicemail.
Yeah.
Literally. The website is pillandjadedshow.com. You actually have the option to leave a voicemail.
Please do.
So we don't give a shit what you leave.
Say what you want to say.
Exactly. It can be positive. It can be negative. It can be clout chasing. It can be trollish. It doesn't matter. Now, the only thing that I would say is, regardless of whatever voicemail you leave, don't be surprised if we use that voicemail in the show.
You've been warned.
You've been warned. Okay. Bring it. Anybody can get it.
Bring it.
Exactly. Okay. So Ms. Jada, so what we discussing before we started the show is, of course, we were talking about Questions and Chill Volume 1. And the different questions that we were asking during that.
Well, see, so Volume 1 leaned more towards personal questions to each other that we were just curious, like, hey, I want to know this about you because I don't know this about you, although we're friends. So this is a little different, though.
How is it different?
Well, it's different because actually we're going to ask each other questions that men and women want to know about each other. Just some curiosity questions that pop up.
Okay, so is it curiosity questions like questions on the surface of things, or more so
could be deep, it could be on the surface, it could be any topic that a man wants to know about a woman. You can ask me and I'll do my best to answer it. I'll do my best to answer in a way that I know women think, because I'm a woman.
Gotcha.
And I will ask you questions that I know women would like to know about men, and you kind of give us your answer. Come on, throw some game. Damn, it's 2021.
Okay, I got you. Okay, cool. So
I went through all that just to say.
Yo, we're going to start this section.
Hell yeah.
Yeah, we're going to start this episode off announcing officially, you asked for it, and we're going to give it to you.
Let's do it.
Which is?
I'm in a good fucking mood.
Absolutely. You should be. It's a new motherfucking year, man.
Yeah, it is.
So you've asked for, we're going to give it to you, which is going to be Questions and Chill Volume 2. Now, the questions that we ask, you know what? Ladies first.
Oh, I knew you were going to do that.
Now understand
That's
this.
Okay.
Right. Now understand this. As far as the questions that are being asked from Miss Jaded and from myself, this is the thing that we're going to do. Okay, we're going to ask the questions. We're going to go a little bit more in depth behind the questions that we ask.
Yeah, of course.
Which means
there's conversation with those questions.
An explanation.
Yeah. You already made that clear that. Okay. So, Mr. BP is basically letting me know right now that don't give an answer unless you have something to back it up.
Bam. Boom. Exactly.
Because how many times have we heard it say that? And, usually I'm like, I don't know.
Right.
I don't know why I said that. I just said it.
Exactly. Because I'm a natural debater. And based upon being a debater, you can't say shit without backing it up. Right. Exactly. Exactly. Okay. So, Ms. Jaded. So
Let's do it.
Let's do it.
Okay.
We're going to start with you first.
Okay.
First question.
Yes. Okay. So this is something that actually I've always wondered.
Okay.
And I'm thinking that maybe women kind of wonder this because some play this role and some don't.
Okay.
So I'm wondering, or my question is, or our question, women's question is, do men prefer women that are sports fanatics or a woman that gives them a kiss on a Sunday and lets them go do their damn thing? I'm just wondering, which one's better because...
Okay. So, this question is, based upon my perception as a man. This question is a little bit...
tricky.
It is not tricky, but it's not a cut and dry question. The reason why is
I don't think any of these questions are cut and dry, so go ahead.
Well, no. But the one thing I can say is based upon your question, when you were speaking upon, hey, I'm going to let my man be free on a Sunday. Now, pretty much as far as in this country, in the United States of America, because I know we have listeners all over the world. Shout out to people, to our listeners in Nova Scotia, Canada, and Toronto, Canada, and Ireland.
Hey.
Yes, thank you so much.
Thank you. We appreciate you.
We
being
definitely do
here
appreciate
with
you
us.
as far as having, our international presence, listenership, shall I say. However, if you guys don't know, I'm going to explain to you. Sunday, specifically between I would say from the fall all the way leading into like mid winter is football season. And what I mean by football is not what the rest of the world knows as football. We're talking about American football, NFL. Okay. So when you're talking about Sunday, and I'm going strictly based upon what you said, Ms. Jaded, you're speaking upon one sport where you may have a lot of women that will be like, hey, go ahead and, you're going to be dedicated to every fucking, and a lot of times football fanatics, men, it's not just on Sundays, it's Saturday and Sunday because
there's like games all week, really.
Yeah.
Especially like during,
But during the weekend, we're looking at NCAA as well. We're looking at college football as well as
that's
football.
what I'm saying.
Right. So Saturday and Sunday, the whole weekend is going to be basically occupied with football.
I guess let me clarify the second part of this question.
Right, but
it's not that you'll just stay out of the way when they're watching sports. You don't mind watching it or being places with them while they're watching it because you might be like hanging out or something, doing something else. But what I'm saying is like when it comes to Sunday football, or if there's a time or sport that men are like really into and they watch this sport with a certain group or with their homies, the guys.
So not specifically just one sport, just any type of sport.
Any type of sport. But if it's something that they do with the guys, I mean, you always see like a woman or two that show up. Like, do men really like that?
Well, I'm gonna tell you how we like it, okay? And I'm gonna give you my experience.
Because men want to act like a man without their woman there, right? Am I right about that? Or
well, it's not. Well, any man's not going to ever compromise his manhood, regardless of whether it's a woman.
No, that I know, but that's not.
But the one thing I would say this, when it comes to what you're speaking of, okay, and
if their woman's there, there's certain things they're not going to talk about with their guys.
No. I'm gonna let me break this down to you based on what you had broke down to me.
Okay.
You know, I had to take that breath. This is the differential, shall I say, between a woman that wants to connect with her man through sports and a woman who literally is into or willing to be into sports because her man is into them. Those are two different dynamics.
Right. But what I'm asking is, what do men prefer? Because
I'm going to tell you.
Okay.
Just I'm going to break it down.
Because
this is the one thing, and I've been through this. I have literally been through this from a lot of my exes, from a few of my exes, okay? This is the thing. Men who watch sports on the highest level in a professional level.
Yeah.
I would say, depending on what sport, of course, but I would say 90% of the men who really are into sports and watching sports and analyzing sports were athletes themselves, which means whatever sport that they're watching, they're into, they actually participated and played and whatever at whatever level in their life.
Okay.
Whether it be Pop Warner, if they were football, whether they play college ball, high school, whatever. Right?
Okay, yeah.
So the one thing is this. We have a stronger affinity when it comes to our infatuation, so to speak, or attention when it comes to watching sports. Because honestly, let's just be very honest. Really, a lot of dudes that are sports fanatics that have played the same sports that they like watching, they're vicariously kind of living through the professional players that are playing those sports.
Okay.
Because they used to play themselves. Okay. Now, because of that, the one thing that every athlete of any of those sports, whether it be football, basketball, baseball, boxing, whatever, of those men who watch those and admire those particular sports, they know the true fundamentals of those sports. They know the rules of those sports. They know the regulations of those sports.
Right.
Okay.
Okay.
So the one thing that we really, not even respect, we talking about something to make a motherfucking dude's dick hard, is if we are dealing with a woman that not only is willing to watch sports with us, but actually truly know everything about that sport. I'll give you an example.
Okay.
I was dating a young lady who pretty much kind of was the same thing. She wanted to watch football with me. You know what I mean? She wanted to, yada, yada. And I'm like, okay, cool. That's fine. Whatever. You know? And then it happened to be it was a situation where we went out to a bar to watch a game. And there's certain little things that were happening on that field that she was able to identify. So a dude goes up, boom, we're watching a fucking NFL game.
Right.
We got a receiver running downfield. We got a fucking, a defensive back coming up, and literally, defensive back comes in like just not knees, but elbows the fucking receiver while they're both in the air trying to fucking catch this football that the receiver's trying to catch. And This woman was like, "Oh hell no, that's pass interference." And I'm looking at her like, "What the fuck do you know about pass interference?"
Okay.
And hold on, I'm sorry, I gotta finish. She didn't even say pass interference. She's like, "Oh hell no, PI." That so like real football guys know the abbreviations from the violations of the rules and regulations of the sport that we admire so much. So if we see a woman that knows those same rules and regulations in the violation, we're like, what the fuck? Like, you're a fucking unicorn.
Okay.
And what happened, what I found out later when dating this young lady is her fucking dad was a high school football coach.
Oh, right.
Which he always had her on the sidelines coaching and shit. Like, she knew everything.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying about the sport of football.
Yeah.
I was like, oh yeah, you.
So if you, but what you're saying though is that it's a turn on, but you got to really put the work in to know the game before you jump in and want to watch it with a man.
That is the turn on.
Okay. That's what I'm saying.
Know
Like
the
if
game.
a woman wants
Oh, yeah.
to watch sports with her man, then take the time to really learn that sport. Unless you already know it, that's cool. But if you don't, then really take the time to really, really learn it and then approach him with wanting to watch it with him, because that's going to be like his, what?
Oh yeah. Absolutely.
Hold on.
Absolutely. And you better be careful. Just make sure you're not going to a fucking, a place where his buddies are there watching the game along with him.
Okay, why?
Because most likely their fucking women and their wives are not there with them watching the game because they don't care, know the shit about the fucking game. And they're looking at you like, holy shit, she does? And they're looking at you like you're the unicorn that you really are.
Huh.
I wish my woman was like her.
Okay.
I wish my woman was like PP's girl. Like, she really knows the game. Like, oh my God. Like, yeah. That's a connection.
Interesting.
Yeah.
Okay. Thank you. That's good insight. It definitely answered my question, and I hope. Yeah.
So, it's my turn, right?
It's your turn.
Oh, okay. So this is the men's question number 1 from Questions in Chill Volume 2. Ms. Jaded.
Yes.
What is the one thing that women despise about men?
Okay. I'm just going to spit out first thing that came to my mind. But I want to say that I am answering this not just from myself, but from what, hanging out with women, talking and stuff.
Okay.
I think I pretty much got a good feel of what women really despise about men.
Yeah. Speak on it.
Okay.
Let it be known.
All right. I think the one thing that all women could agree on and say that they despise about a man is the fact that a man could completely shut his emotions off and just dismiss something and not even let it bother him and go on about doing whatever it was he was doing. And you can tell by looking at him that
shit is real.
He's not bothered by this.
Right.
He is not bothered by this shit at all.
Like, he ain't playing it wrong.
Nope.
Like, this motherfucker is serious.
He's not just doing it to try to ignore you. He's not doing it just to put on a front or, or to alpha you. He is literally does not give a fuck about that situation. But a woman will be so fucking worked up that she will literally pace a goddamn room with all the fucking things in her mind that she still wanted to say when he was just like, okay, I'm done with this shit, and completely shut it down and then went on doing what he was doing like it never even happened. Like, this shit is not going to bother me. You are not going to bother me. And it's so funny to see how pissed off a woman can get about that. So I'm just saying, like, if I'm going to say the number one thing that women probably despise about men is the fact that they can, like, and then, you hear, like, okay, I have to say this. A man can literally leave the situation and be gone. Like, you're just maybe dating that person, be gone. And it's just silent. And then that just really just irritates a woman even more because her whole fucking head is exploding at that point in time. I'm just telling you, man.
Is it?
Yes.
Really?
Let me tell you.
Are you fucking serious?
I am telling you, a woman is going fucking insane at that point.
Because you're not giving her the attention?
Because she can't express herself at that moment to you, and she's wanting to really express herself, and you're saying,
even though her expression may be like just completely negative,
right? Yeah, like she's like, because here's the thing: if something upset her, or if you were having a debate, a good debate, I would call it a debate, because to me, I think it's best to debate with each other.
Instead of argue.
Separate, calm down if you need to, take a break.
Instead of
argue. Right. And, if it gets heated, that's time to cut it off and then go back to it later. Have a conversation, because things can get heated. I mean, we're women, and women have emotions that you don't understand. But, man, if I'm telling you, when you do that shit, a woman is going fucking insane. And all those 20,000 text messages that you get, just answer, just say, look, I'm going to tell you, this is the secret to this. And women, fuck you if you're mad that I'm telling this, because this is the secret. It works.
That's what we're looking for.
It works.
Man.
All you have to do is, when you start getting those texts and she's in a panic and she's freaking out and having one of those moments, and you're trying to say, fuck that, I don't want to deal with it, and you walk away and you're out doing your thing, we know it's not bothering you, but it's still bothering the woman. All you have to do when you start get that very first text, all you have to answer is, I just need a moment to myself. I will talk to you later. And leave it at that. A real woman will respect that shit, and they'll shut it down.
Okay. So, whoa. Okay. So pretty much what you're saying is this.
So that's my answer.
Okay, I'm going to give you, that's a dope answer. Like, literally, I ain't never heard that shit before. That's dope shit.
You've never known that women's heads are literally exploding because they're just like, all right, I got so much I have to just say right now.
It's a difference when they try to act like they aren't like that. And what you're expressing to me is that they're always like that.
Not always.
But in certain situations, like literally,
yeah,
they need to be heard even if the shit that they're saying is bullshit.
Yes.
Yes?
Yes. But here's the thing, though. I will say this. We are talking about the majority.
Right. Moral majority.
We're not speaking on the entire female.
No, absolutely.
Okay.
Right.
So, but yes.
Okay.
Absolutely.
Dope shit.
They just want to be heard. But after a while, a man gets tired of listening to it because they're just like, oh my God.
Is she worth being heard?
If she is worth being heard, then listen to her. Just sit and listen. Trust me, it will make a world of difference if she thought that you actually sat and listened to what she had to say. The yelling would stop.
Okay.
The argument would be gone, and the debate would come back rather than the argument. Or if you're just to that point where you're like, I'm going to choke this bitch, then you walk out the fucking door and go have drinks with your buddies. And as soon as you get that first text message, just let her know, look, babe, I need a moment. Just give me a moment. Damn. Right. You can say it however you want to say it. But if you just let her know, look, just leave me be for a minute. If she's a real woman, she's going to shut it down. So just a little bit of advice. A
little?
Well, yeah.
There's a lot of advice.
Oh, okay, cool.
That's a lot of advice. Listen, we got a brand new fucking production board and shit. I'm still trying to learn this shit. But there's certain things that, based upon what we've all heard, it garnished those applause. And it definitely was something that Miss Jaded really fucking deserved. I had to get into it. Those applause. Because she brought some real game, realism.
That's what we do.
That's what we do. Okay. So what?
Oh, it's my turn.
It's your turn or my turn?
It's my turn. I just answered your question.
God damn. Okay, hold on.
It's my turn.
Hold on. What question is this?
This is question number 2.
Okay. Gotcha. Question number 2 from Miss Jaded.
Okay.
Yes.
Women want to know. Women would like to know what is honestly, true honesty. Come on now. What's the first thing that a man's looking at when he meets a woman for the first time?
Oh, okay.
What's the first thing he notices about her?
Okay. The only thing I would say is that everyone kind of knows this already. Men are visual creatures.
Oh, yeah, of course.
Are visual creatures. Now, it depends on the scenario.
Okay.
Is this something? Is this a scenario I'm dealing with just seeing a woman walk, send by me in a public setting?
I'm talking about. Okay, well, let's just say you've virtually met this person.
Oh.
And somehow, some way, and then because there's lots of social media platforms out there, and there's lots of ways to interact with people. Let's just say that you virtually met somebody, and then you actually were going to meet with them face to face. So you've seen pictures of them.
Gotcha.
What's the first thing that a man's really looking at or noticing when a woman walks up to him for the first time?
I would say this. The first thing, for one thing, most men are not going to agree to meet you unless they are already physically attracted to you,
right?
Virtually,
right?
Per your wording,
right? But I'm talking about that moment when she walks towards him.
But understand what I'm saying.
For the first time,
if we look at you and like, oh god damn, the pictures that she posts is like, okay, I want to meet this chick. The first thing that we're going to do is to see that, and a lot of men, we should, because we understand the high manipulation aspect of pictures that are being posted and the different type of filters and things on social media, mediums that really can manipulate your goddamn looks. Let's just be honest.
Right. Yeah. So, I don't know why the filters thing is a thing, but we've already talked about that. But
yes, we have. It's definitely a thing because it's like what it does. It can change
the way you look.
No. It can do more than change the way you look. It can take fucking years off of your looks.
Wow. Why would you? What?
Yeah.
Are you
fucking kidding me? No. I don't have to imagine. I've been through it.
Okay. I'm going to share something with you. Side note, but after you finish answering the question.
Yeah. So I would say this. The first thing that we're going to now, as a man, and the one thing about a man is that a man thinks logically, right? And based upon a man thinking logically, he's going to logically look at things from different perspectives that just an average individual is just not going to look at. The one thing is this, excuse me, a man is going to automatically know whatever visual perception that this young woman is putting out there to the public. We talked about it in the last episode. To market herself.
Right.
Or, you know what I'm saying? And based upon marketing herself.
Yeah, we've talked about doing all of the, you know, being honest and being upfront and showing your real self.
Right.
We're
not. No, this is the thing. That we know that if we're going on these dating sites, that we're not going to be dealing with that up front. So the first thing that we're going to be looking at is, does the virtual match the reality?
Okay.
How we automatically know.
I knew you were going to say that because of what I'm going to share. Side note that I'm going to share with you. Yeah. Yeah, I kind of, but I mean, I knew you were going to say that, but what I'm saying, so that's the first thing that men are looking at when they meet a woman for the first time?
Yeah. If we okay.
They're just kind of comparing.
How different are you from your real self? And literally, if we see that your virtual perception is very, very close to your physical perception, you know, your physical presentation. I'm going to say perception. Presentation. Your virtual perception is very, very consistent to your physical presentation in reality.
Right.
Oh my God. Your fucking respect points are already at a different level. And the reason why we do that is because.
So then what are you looking at that point?
It depends on what they're marketing.
Okay.
If they're marketing their pretty face, we're looking at their pretty face.
Okay.
If they're marketing that nice round ass, we want to see is that nice round ass.
Okay, I understand.
If it's real Memorex, if it's real shit as opposed to bullshit, because you know women love those goddamn angles, they love those filters, they love the visual manipulation, and unfortunately, we just got finished going through the dating sites decoded to the point where like we have gone through enough dating sites based upon our personal experience to know that a lot of these, at least on the male aspect, and I'm pretty sure it's the same thing for, you know, I mean, you Miss Jaded on the male aspect, that there's a lot of visual manipulation going on. Oh yeah.
Okay, so that fits in perfectly with the side note that I was like going to share with you. So this was interesting. I had met someone, and something that he said to me just kind of like, I don't know. It was weird to me that he said it, but I thought about it, and I was like, oh wow, I guess it is true. Right. But he said maybe we can video chat, since I have been catfished like 3 or 4 times. Mm-hmm. And I was like, wow, okay. So what I did was I did a video of me, and I talked to him on a video because I knew he was at work. So I did a video of me, and I talked to him on a video, and I sent that of my face. And then I stood in front of a mirror, and I videoed and was talking to him while I was turning and showing him me. And I was like, so, you know, this is me.
All right.
Like, there it is. And actually, it was a very, like, cool experience because you're putting yourself out there, like, right then and there. And you're saying, like, look, this is me. And, you know, and he was like, yeah, you look exactly like your pictures. But, you know, I'm just saying, like, the fact more that people should do that. Put a video on, you know, if you're going to talk to someone, video chat with them.
And you know, a lot of these dating sites have that option.
Yeah, they do have that option. Yeah. And I know a lot of people aren't doing that. If you're still getting catfished, then you're not doing that. So do that.
Facts.
Anyway.
Exactly.
Side note.
No. Your side note went. It coincided to everything that I just got finished talking about.
Yeah.
So okay. So that was mine. That was number 2. You're at.
No, I just asked number 2. You're asking me.
No, I know. I just asked you number 2. You're at number 3 right now, right?
Yeah.
Okay. Whenever you're ready.
No. It's your turn.
No, it's not.
Yes, it is. I just asked you, What do men notice about women when they
Oh,
meet them for the
you're
first
right. You're right. You're right. Okay. You know what I'm saying? Notice if you
Stop drinking now. No, I'm just kidding.
that.
Let's keep going.
Let's keep going. You know how the fuck we go.
Tag, you're it.
Yee.
There we go.
Okay.
That
so
will let us know who's next.
what was what number was yours? It was your number 3. Your number
I
was
just
3,
did
right?
my number 2.
Number 2. Okay, so I'm gonna do my number 2.
I just did my number 2. Yeah.
Okay, so this is the Bitter Pills number 2 question.
Oh my
Do
God.
you, ladies, do you truly believe in monogamy? And if so, why? Miss Jade is the human beatbox right now.
Miss Jaded is stuck as fuck. Shut up. Shut the hell up.
At least you said you
Damn.
stuck as fuck right now. Like, why?
I am.
Okay.
I don't know. I just.
Do you need me to repeat the question?
No, I don't.
All right.
Well, I mean, but you can speak on it a little.
No, I'm not. I can't speak on it. I'm asking you this question.
You're gonna. Yeah, I know. Yeah, I know.
So
yeah,
I need
yeah,
you to
I
speak
know.
on it, and if you want me to expound from what you said, I'll do it.
So I'm gonna answer for women.
Okay.
Of course, I'm answering for women. Duh. That was stupid. Okay. I have moments.
We know.
Hey, I can laugh. Okay. Do women truly believe in monogamy and why?
Right.
I think that it is like some kind of special gene in our body that you guys don't have. I don't know how to explain it.
No, just keep
but,
explaining. It doesn't. You can.
Women are they're, how can I put this? Hold on, let me think a minute. Women are fuck, what's the word I'm thinking of?
I don't know.
They're like they're very territorial. When it comes to men, especially married, if there's someone they're married to, yeah,
Gotcha. Okay.
their husband, because I don't know, there's just like this thing about where they're like, I don't want to share you with anybody. Like, no, I don't. I want you all to myself. And I think that a lot of women believe that's how it should be, is just, you know, you and him, and that's it. And I think the reason why they feel that way is not because of necessarily how they were raised. It doesn't necessarily have anything to do with what they were taught or what kind of views they have. I think that some women do like not force themselves, but some women get curious and go, hey, you know what? I'm going to explore and do something different. But it always ends up that a woman is still going to want the same thing. And it's because there's something different inside a woman that a man, like, I don't know. It's just this feeling of, I just want that. I don't
Want what?
That monogamy, that,
Okay.
like, I don't know.
Can I ask you a question?
What?
Do you believe that a lot of, specifically what you've expressed, because understand, ask a question that whether they believe in it and the reason why they do. And you kind of explained both, did you not?
I think they believe in it, and I think the reason they believe in it is it's just something that a woman, it's just part of a woman's make.
Okay. So
is to have that, their emotions are too involved when it comes to a marriage and a man, and yeah.
Do you believe that it has to do a lot, or I'm going to say a lot, but do you believe it from what you've expressed? Do you believe it has to do with a mechanism of control?
No, I don't think so. I really don't think it has to do with control. I think it's more of a woman when she's really in love with a man, a woman will feel like, I don't want anyone else to have you. I want you. I want only me to be able to have you.
Okay.
I want only me to be able to have. So I don't think it's controlling, because they want the same thing for him. They want him to know that they have her.
Okay.
And only, she only has him. So they know she's not, right?
Well, I would say
Am I wrong?
No. You're not wrong. There's no wrong answers in here, okay? I would say this. From you expressing what you've expressed to me, this is what a man hears.
Okay. This should be interesting, because that's what I want. Yeah, go ahead. I want to know.
What a man hears, what you just said is, this woman wants to control me.
Wow. So is that what men think of monogamy? Control?
Depends who the man is. But based upon what you've expressed,
I mean, some women don't believe in it.
We're not talking about them. Well, maybe we are. We're talking about the question that I asked you.
Majority of women believe that that's how it's supposed to be.
Right. So
they believe that they are going to get married and their man is going to be so faithful and he's going to love them and adore them and take care of them, and they are going to be the light of his life for the rest of his life, and he's never going to go astray, and he's never going to look away. And no, you dumb bitch. He is going to look away.
You believe in the fairy tale, basically.
Yeah. That doesn't exist anymore. Like,
and it hasn't for a while.
No, even you could go back as far as you want to in history. You're going to find somewhere, some man that cheated on his wife.
Okay.
Period.
And he, hold on. I'm getting ahead of myself is what I was about to say. However, the reason why I see that is that, you know what?
Okay, yeah.
What I was about to say is going to be addressed very soon.
Okay, well then, I mean, we can keep discussing this or move on to the next one.
Let's move on.
Okay, so I'm going to ask my number 3 question.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. This is funny that I'm asking this question because I just jotted down my questions.
Okay.
Wow. Okay. What is the number one thing that makes a woman wifey possibility? What is that one thing that a man is looking for? What's that one thing he looks for that makes a woman, quote unquote, wifey possibility?
That's a complicated question. Oh, shit. I inhaled and was like, you know what I'm saying?
I thought it was a hiccup.
No, it wasn't no hiccup. It was me saying like,
I was like, damn, you're acting like that over a hiccup.
No,
calm down, Mr. BP. It's all good. You're not dying. You just hiccuped.
I'm acting like that over a fucking real ass question. I lost my throat. You know, to be honest, you know what I'm saying? I lost my throat. But that question that you asked, whoa. The reason why I lost my throat is that's okay. The only way I can answer that question as the bitter pill is me speaking strictly on my experience, because every man's experience is going to be different, right? Every man,
I understand that, and that's some of the questions you're going to ask. I'm sure will be the same way at some. But yeah, go.
And they have been
right. So we have to do. Yeah, okay.
Yeah. So, I would say I'm just going to strictly speak upon myself.
Okay.
Right. with me, it's kind of weird because I'm not the motherfucker I'm not the dude to answer that question, because I really haven't even dealt with a woman I really saw like, that's wifey.
Oh, right. Actually.
Right. However, I'm saying.
I said wifey possibilities.
Abilities. Oh, okay.
Not you made up your mind right then and there. I say what is something that a man sees in a woman? What is something he looks for in a woman that makes her a wifey possibility?
Okay.
Yeah. So, I know you've had at least one of those that you've shared. Yeah.
Yes, I've had a couple, which means she may not be that then, but she has the potential, the possibility.
Right. That's what I'm saying. My question is.
Yeah. I'll say this for myself.
Right. What is it that a man is looking for? So you have to obviously answer for yourself. But anyway, it'll give us some insight to men's brains.
Facts. I would say this. One of the main things is for myself is the way she was raised. I have to be able to relate to the way she was raised. Which means.
Okay, that's a good answer. But before you elaborate, I guess what I really was asking was like, what is something about a woman's personality or something about the way a woman is that will
baby.
It still falls right back to that.
I answered the question exactly how I answered it.
Okay.
A man, when he's looking
because
for
it would come out
wifey,
in how she acts.
Right.
Yeah.
Her personality.
Right.
That's surface shit. Fuck that. Any woman can fucking, let's just be honest. Any woman can manipulate that shit. They can fool that shit. They can act like they're that type of woman.
That would be exhausting.
No.
To try to act like you're someone that you're not.
You know, it's not exhausting to a lot of women that have agendas. So if a woman has an agenda and she's trying to attract this man that she knows comes from this really great stock and the parents are still together and everyone in their family loves each other. Like, well, this is like, this man is not used to and does not want to deal with dysfunctionality.
Yeah.
And if you're a woman that comes from nothing but dysfunctionality from your family, but you still want that man, you're going to do and manipulate yourself to make you believe that I'm the exception. That I'm going to be the one that's going to break the cycle.
Right.
And say, even though I come from dysfunctionality, you know, I don't want to be dysfunctional anymore. So I want to be involved in your pedigree. I want to be involved in your family structure where there is
someone that comes from a dysfunctional background. The only way that they can change a pattern is to change it in the way they're raising their own children.
Facts.
Then that's where you broke that chain.
Right. But you know what? It depends on the situation. A lot of...
Invest in changing it there, not trying to pretend to be something that you're not for a man that's going to find out who you really are in the long run, or is going to... And then you just like fucked up his life.
But
along with your own.
Most people who are involved in that particular situation and dealing with somebody like that, they're not thinking about that other individual and fucking up their life. They're thinking about their own personal agenda. And
if you really care about somebody, you want them to be happy.
But you have to listen.
You want the best for that person.
Okay, Ms. Jaded, what you're saying makes so much sense. However, literally to really break down what you said that's a whole different podcast. And the reason why I say that is because I had posted something a couple of months ago, a meme that said that there are some people in this world that were raised on love. And there were certain people that were raised on survival. And at the end of that, I said, which one are you? And that went over. Now, this is the funny thing. The irony is I thought it was going to go over a lot of people's heads, but actually it didn't. And so people were inboxing me and says, "Oh, I was raised on love. I was raised on survival." Like they were.
They know, yeah. People knew immediately.
They knew immediately how they were raised,
which category they fit in. Yeah,
exactly.
So
depending on which category they fit in,
doesn't mean they were raised exactly the same way, but
right.
They're yeah.
But the category let them know that, you know what.
But what if you were raised on both?
You aren't. I'm going to tell you why. Because if you're an individual that was raised on extreme dysfunctionality and extreme love and non-dysfunctionality, you have the choice.
Okay.
You have the choice to embrace which part of the family is dysfunctional or non-dysfunctional. And, you know, that's your choice. If you want to embrace the dysfunctional family, then you deserve everything that you get, and we're not fucking with you. If you know what I'm saying, don't fuck with somebody that is not dysfunctional, even though you know that you also have a non-dysfunctional pedigree, but you didn't want to embrace that. You want to embrace the fucking ratchet shit.
So because at a certain point, a person is old enough to make that decision. Well, even before that age, you are old, you can make those decisions.
My point exactly.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah, because I mean, I'm sure there's, you know, kids that are being raised that are scared to say something. But anyway,
okay,
off that topic.
We're going deep into it.
Yeah.
Hold on.
That's somewhere else.
So this is the one thing I would actually say.
That's going to be a fundraising thing that we're going to do to help
in our
children
Patreon.
or something. We're not going to go there right now.
But that's
I get what you're saying though about women.
Yeah, that's the one thing.
Or men.
Facts. That's the one thing I would definitely say. As far as you already know, you know how how the Bitter Pill and Miss Jaded really, we go deep. We can go even deeper.
Yeah.
So we gotta keep on going with the show. So
yeah, our conversations will get too deep for you guys.
Yeah, that's in the VIP section coming soon. Who's next?
Okay, so I know, right?
Right.
Okay. So my question was about the wifey possibility, and you said that you really look at who is, you know, how she's been raised or how a woman was brought up.
Yes.
Whether it was on love or survival.
Facts.
Because wifey is love.
Facts.
Okay. Ooh.
Okay.
Oopsie. So that means you're going to ask me a question now. You're going to ask me question number 3.
Oh, no, I've already done that.
No, you haven't.
Miss Jaded, I literally just asked you, what is your definition of... Oh, no. Maybe I didn't. Okay.
Is that your number 3?
No, okay.
You're supposed to be reading your third question for me.
My third question?
Yeah. What
is the definition of cheating?
That's your third question?
Yes.
Okay. What is a woman's definition of cheating?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. I think a woman's definition of cheating is, for a lot of women, it is if you even like flirt with another woman or kiss another woman or something. For a lot of women, it's that serious.
It's emotional, basically.
Yeah.
Okay.
But some women are like, oh, God, whatever. Did you fuck her? And if he's like, nah, but she gave me head, then the woman's going to be like, no, see, that's cheating still. Okay? Then you have that other group of women. And I'm telling you, this is probably split almost evenly out of my experience of dealing with many, 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 many women in my life so far. But then you'll have the other women that think it's not really cheating if they didn't have actual intercourse, but he was pushing it to that edge, and so they're pissed, of course, because of the fact that you're even paying attention to another woman. But, anyway, I'm just saying, like, it's different with all women, but I definitely think there are, it's split. And some women are going to think it's kissing. Some women are going to think it's even just attention. If you're giving attention to another woman, it could make the woman that you're with feel like you're cheating. But women also need to understand that a man is a man, and you really can't change that. And as long as he's being respectful to you and not like doing it, like being crude or whatever in your face, like you're having dinner together, and he's like, damn, checking out the waitress's ass as she walked by, unless you're checking it out with him. Otherwise, if he's being respectful and not doing shit like that, but just like, I don't know. I don't even know where I'm going with this. I'm just saying, like, it's what women think is cheating isn't always cheating.
Yeah.
It's more of an emotional thing. Like yeah.
Yeah. You are. No, where you're going is definitely where I'm following you.
I think that women see anything that you do with another woman that gives her attention that she wants from you herself, but it's being given to someone else, right, that could be considered cheating. For instance, if you or I were dating someone, well, I would hope a man wouldn't feel this way, but say you were dating someone and she knows, well, okay, we do the show together, even though we both know where we're at as friends, a woman could still feel like, well, damn, you're sure, like that's a lot of time that you have to spend together. So, right, what's going on? She's going to start thinking, like, letting her head and her emotions wander.
So, Miss Jaded.
What?
So I would say this. So would it be safe enough to go back to what we were talking about prior, where I had mentioned to a man that translates as a form of control over him?
Well, I think
I don't want nobody to have any type of
anything
contact,
from him.
No type
there
of
are
contact
women
from
like
him.
that. They don't even want their man speaking to another woman.
Right. Trust me, I've been through that. But really, you've just explained that. The way that you explained prior when it comes to the translation, everything you've explained, really, to a man, when he listens to that, it translates to him like
into the word control again.
Control.
Yeah.
Control.
So why do men even think about getting married?
Honestly?
Because, I mean, really, because a woman, when that happens, okay. See, that's why men always say everything changes after they get married, because women are seeing it a different way that men are seeing it.
Right.
They see marriage as you're mine and I'm yours, period. And men are seeing marriage as like, look, I love you and I love you enough that I'm going to go ahead and give you my last name and I am going to let you be the person that will grow with me, and I'm going to make sure that you're taken care of if anything happens to me, and you're going to help take care of my family if anything happens to me, and you know, things like that. Like, anyway.
No, you're going there. You're going there to the point where a lot of fucking men think the exact same thing.
Yeah, but nowadays you don't even have to get married.
No. Let's not go there.
Okay.
Let's stay on the subject.
Okay.
What you're
Cheating.
talking about and we're speaking on, which is cheating. And what you've expressed is that a lot of women, I'm sorry, not men, women rather, a lot of men think about these particular women. When they hear what you've expressed, control, possessiveness. This is, I'm going to use the S word. Fuck it. Slavery.
Yeah.
They're thinking they're thinking like I'm this woman's possession. And now, you asked a very great question, and the great question that you asked was, why do men like choose to put themselves in that position, right?
Why get married?
Right, that's what you said.
Why get married when you already know that you are not going to? So I think they want what they want.
No, I'm going to explain. The dudes that get married under what you've explained with your logic, really, these are dudes who I love all of my married guys out there. I love all of my
I have a
out there.
lot of married friends.
Right.
Yeah.
Me too. But I have to give this caveat. I love a disclaimer rather. I love all of you guys. But knowing that you choose to commit to an agreement, and it's only an agreement because you are the ones who agree to it. But for all you married motherfuckers that I know, love you to death, that choose to deal with the fuck shit that you know that you're going to be dealing with before you put that ring in her finger, y'all motherfuckers is weak.
What?
You're weak. You're
Why
weak.
do you think they're just giving in?
And that's exactly what the fuck they're doing.
Or
they're giving in.
Or
they're settling.
Or they're claiming their territory.
No. Fuck claiming the territory.
Like this, I want you to be mine, so I'm going to put this ring on your finger because that's what it's going to take.
You know what? That's another reason why a lot of dudes fucking marry women. They think they're the ones. What
it's good.
They think they're the ones that's trying to fucking gain control and possession over that woman when they have no idea that they're the one that's being played. Because those women are fucking playing that they're the submissive ones that say, let me tell you one thing like this. And I know this for a fucking fact because every dude that I know that I've talked to, they're my friends. I ain't gonna speak who they are. I've asked, bro, why the fuck did you decide to marry this woman? Why did you propose to this woman? And 95% have said, I love her, blah, 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 blah. And then he mentioned some other motherfucker that she mentioned to him. Well, okay, that's fine, but just know, like, so-and-so is willing to marry me right now, but I love you.
What?
What?
What the fuck?
There's a lot of motherfuckers.
Sorry, I'm so sorry. But that came out.
There's a lot of dudes that literally have proposed, married their significant others based upon a fact of competition. I know that for a fucking fact.
But what?
They married that chick so this other dude wouldn't get her. And that's what...
But why would a woman even...
Okay, Ms. Jaded.
That's like...
Seriously, Ms. Jaded, you...
I'm sorry.
No.
I'm in shock mode. Like...
No. You're on shock mode, but you're on the fucking money. But guess what we have to do? We got to move on.
You know what? Yeah.
We got to move on.
We definitely need to move on. Yeah. Because that was going to...
That's another show.
Yeah. Okay.
In fact, listeners out there, if you want us to expound on that, definitely go to
Leave
Pill and Jaded Show. Yeah, go to Pill and Jaded.
Sorry.
No. Should say sorry. Go to pillandshadedshow.com and you literally can leave a fucking voicemail.
Leave a fucking voicemail.
We have the just to remind you, we have the option and we have the ability, not the ability rather, but we have that option, to leave a voicemail. So anyone who engages in our website, pillandshadedshow.com, you're able to leave a fucking voicemail. No matter what you want to leave it. However, whatever you leave, we're going to address it. Okay. Miss Jaded.
My turn.
Yeah, it is.
Okay. pillandjadedshow.com.
Yes. No.
Yeah.
Go, goddammit.
You know what? I'm sorry, but I still think it's fucking hilarious when you get irritated. So
I'm not irritated.
You're like, ah!
Okay. Let's move the show along. We vibing like
I know.
a motherfucker.
Okay. So my next question number 4.
Yes.
Is do men take advantage of the woman that doesn't ask any questions?
Oh. Okay. Goddamn. I'm fucking stumped. Thank you, Miss Jade.
Wow.
For stumping the fuck out of the bitter pill.
I did it?
No. Whoa, wait.
Oh, wait. Oh, no. Come on. I got my... I'm over here, happy. What the...
Up here doing the goddamn the prep and the fucking... Up here fucking doing the running man. No. You didn't stump me.
Okay, then
what
answer
you did
the
is,
damn question.
I am, but what you did is you made me think about that question. And the main thing I would say, I can speak from my experience, okay? Excuse me. As far as what you said, say the question again.
Do men take advantage of the woman that doesn't ask any questions?
Right.
Fully trust.
Right. So for me, for myself, any woman that doesn't ask any questions and she's willing to just go with whatever the fuck I say.
No, it's just whatever. Go with the flow. It's not so much like whatever you say.
No. You understand. This is how men look at it.
Oh, okay. Okay, my bad. Step back. Go ahead. Sorry.
Because men are conditioned, right. Men are conditioned to know that women are always going to fucking ask questions about something. Even if it's only 2. They can ask 2 questions and be like, okay, cool. I'll go with the flow. It doesn't matter. But you don't ask anything. Oh, yeah, we're definitely looking at you like, what's going on? We're looking at you skeptically. I would say.
Hmm.
And we're wondering why you're not asking anything. Now, this is the irony of it is that a lot of men want a loyal woman to be down with us, and she ain't asking no questions. She's following my lead, yada yada yada. But that's just what the fuck they say. A lot of women, a lot of men that say shit out of their mouth, they don't really fucking mean. Men say, yeah, I want a fucking lady in the streets and a fucking freak in the sheets. Why these motherfuckers don't mean that shit?
Wait. Hold on a second. So wait, what do you mean by that?
Exactly what I said.
So what do they want?
No, I don't know what they want. They don't want that. They say, I want a lady in the streets and a fucking freak in the sheets. They don't. And the main reason why I know that is because...
You scared? Sorry.
No. I know that strictly. Exactly. Whatever the fuck, we vibing.
Yeah.
This is the first fucking episode of the fucking year 2021. However, I know that because a lot of these women who've been with these men have told me that. And they've told me, they said he wanted a freak, and as soon as I got freaky with him, he looking at me funny like, where you learn that from?
Oh yeah, we've talked about this.
We have.
We actually talked about this on a podcast. So my question is, do men take advantage of women who do not ask questions? Even though he knows that she is just being that trusting.
Right. Actual men are going to be very skeptical about a woman like that. Okay?
Mm-hmm.
A male is going to be like, fuck, it's all good. Let's make it happen. No. Men are going to be like, hold on now. Like, why are you so cooperative with me? Because most men's experience is they've dealt with so many women that have been completely the opposite of cooperative.
Okay, so I'm talking about women that aren't going to ask men.
But that's what I'm saying
about what he's doing outside of the house.
It falls into that same narrative.
Okay, I know if you're doing business together, or if you're talking about the household or the
within that same narrative. It's like, okay, this woman is not questioning anything about what I'm doing. And I'll be very honest with you. It has a lot to do with the type of shit that men go through with women. A lot of that shit is traumatizing.
But then if you do question a man about something, even if you just thought, that was weird, and you do ask a man a question, then all of a sudden he's offended that you even asked.
Like I said, a lot of the shit that men have gone through before, that the woman that he's going through right now has been traumatizing. So if a
woman's not asking questions because she just is like, what's the point? What's the point of asking the question if you don't even want to know the real answer? You might get the answer you want, but there's a 50% chance that you are not going to get the answer that you want.
But Miss Jaded, it goes back to your original question and my original answer.
Do men take advantage of those type of women?
No, like I said. Let's go back to...
They'll be skeptical.
Let's go back to what I said.
Okay.
From what your question is, and my answer is, based upon the fact that is a man going to take advantage of that shit? A man, M-E-N. You have to understand, there's a lot of males out here too that are not men.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, we know. Women know that.
No, actually, really,
they put on a decent front.
No,
sometimes.
Thank you. A lot of women really don't know the difference between a male and a man.
What?
Most women don't. Well, that's another conversation. That's another episode. Let's just stay focused.
How many times?
Let's stay focused.
Okay, go.
What I was saying.
Please, I want to hear this answer.
A man is going to be very skeptical about any woman that does not question him, that is not, kind of curious and inquisitive about what he's doing. As far as what you said, a woman who, is a man going to take advantage of a woman who doesn't ask any questions? No, a man is already he's already wired to know that women are going to, I'm not going to say ask questions, but they're going to be curious, and they're going to exercise the curiosity in ways most likely other than just straight up asking a question to that man, which, to be honest, that's what he really respects.
Okay.
But she's going to do other shit. She's going to show her insecurities of the fact that if your attention is not focused solely on me, this is what a lot of women think. For men, especially men who've experienced dating women. If your attention is not focused solely on me, it's focused on some other bitch, some other woman. And 95% of the case, that is not even the fucking truth.
Yeah, because people have a life.
Women are not looking at it like that when you commit to her.
He had a life before you guys.
What did I say?
Okay.
Women are not thinking about that when you commit to them. You are the possession. That's how.
I don't want to possess
Miss
a man.
Jaded,
I don't want a man to possess
Miss Jaded,
me. I just
you
want to have
literally just got finished explaining that same thing to us in I think it was question number 2. You just explained the exact same thing, that you really, how a man listens to it is what they hear. Whatever the fuck you're saying, we hear you're trying to control me.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
So based upon that, let's move on.
Okay. So it's your question, and your should be on question number 4.
All right, question number 4. One close to the last. Okay. So question number 4, Miss Jaded, is this. Is cheating a deal breaker in relationships? And if so, why?
Okay. I think there's 2 levels here.
Okay.
Or I don't know how to put them in categories because I don't know how to title them. But I think that if a man cheats at an emotional level where they are having a relationship with another woman, then yes, that's a deal breaker. Because, okay, now we're talking about majority of women, and I guarantee you majority of women are going to say, absolutely a deal breaker. He bought her what? He took her where?
Question.
What?
So let's just say everything.
He said he loves her?
Right. So everything. My question to you is this. What you're explaining. Let's just say hypothetically, everything that, yes, he's done all of that, but they have never had any type of physical, intimate interaction, let alone connection. Would you still see that as cheating or a deal breaker?
No, I would see that as his best friend, one of his closest friends or something. I mean, if they're not sleeping together, but they just have a really cool connection.
Okay, no, hold on.
What are you talking about?
Listen what I'm saying. Everything you've explained that kind of answered my question a little bit when it came to you, Miss Jaded. But let's hash it out. So everything that you've expressed to me, and you were like, okay, because automatically I can be completely wrong, but based upon your response, you looked at it that it was a physical relationship that went into the emotional realms, correct?
I think
Yes?
it has to be a combination of the two.
Okay, hold on. Not necessarily. What if it's not? What if it's just emotional and it's no physical? He does everything that you've expressed, what he did for this woman and how he felt emotionally for her, which constituted him, spending his money and doing what he did. However,
like he really has feelings for her.
but facts. But they have not gotten physical yet.
I think that he is.
Is that a deal breaker?
I mean, if he has that type of connection with this woman, then obviously the other part will come at some point.
Regardless on whether it has or not.
Yeah. I think I think majority of women would still see it as a deal breaker, yeah.
Even if he has not been physically connected
if
to this woman.
If he has that kind of emotional connection to her, yeah.
Question.
What?
Well, maybe you answered it. I just want to clarify. Even if he ain't fucked the chick yet.
Yeah, I think if their emotional connection is that strong, then yeah, I think majority of women would see that as a deal breaker. Yeah.
Okay.
They'd probably move on.
Okay. Go.
So I guess
I don't agree.
I don't think it would be considered cheating. Well, I guess it would.
I was about to ask, are you sure?
Yeah.
Because what you just described, it could be a form of cheating.
But okay. I mean, that word is a little... Okay, see, the thing is, when I hear the word cheating, what I think of is the same thing you said. Like, so in order for you to cheat, somebody has to claim you as owning you or whatever, or controlling you or being married to you or... Right. So really, nobody's cheating unless they're like in that...
So pretty much like cheating is like a form of rebellion.
No, I'm just saying the word doesn't mean anything unless you're in a committed relationship. Like you've made.
But we're talking about people in committed relationships.
Okay, so then yes, if you're in a committed relationship with a man, and a woman knows that her man has really made this like strong emotional connection with another woman, and
minus the sex.
Right, but there's something that you can see in a man's face when they speak of that other woman that
true, but
that
minus
will
the sex.
Right, but you see that love in their face, and when you do, then you're like, that's a deal breaker for me because you can see he already loves someone else. So yeah, it's a deal breaker. It would be like, you're cheating on me because your heart was supposed to belong to me, but it doesn't, obviously. So I think a lot of women would see it that way.
Okay.
There are always the ones that wouldn't see it like that. Now, I'm not saying that a woman wouldn't continue to work with her man on that and be like, okay, like...
Not gonna dig it.
But yeah, I think majority of women would call that cheating and call it a deal breaker.
Okay.
Yeah. Absolutely.
Okay. So where we at? Whoa. Are we at the last question? Are we at number 5 with you?
Yeah.
We are?
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay, I'm just throwing out one of these because, and I'll tell you why I asked this question, but I'm going to tell you after I ask it. Okay. Do men really like a woman snuggling them, or are they faking it? Like when I say snuggling them, do men like when a woman is rubbing on them, when a woman is like rubbing on their head and their face if they're just chilling and relaxing, and or maybe like
Jaded, that is a very fucking generic question. Okay, you gotta.
Okay, snuggles.
What position is that man in when you're doing this shit? You feel me?
I'm just saying, okay, so my love language is touch. So do men, I'm going to just straight up ask this question for myself. Okay?
Yes.
Okay. So because my love language is touch, I want to know, do men really like that, or are they just kind of like faking that just because they know that's what you wanted?
I would say this. If your love language is touch, right? Uh-huh. Don't ever give that language to anyone who's not willing to love, firstly, right?
Right.
And any man, it doesn't necessarily mean that if a man is open for love, means he's going to love you. That's secondly. But if he's open for being loved, if he's open for accepting some loving, and you tell him up front that that's your love language, I mean, he's going to probably speak your language, and he's going to let you, speak your language as much as you can with him and on him.
I'm sorry. I couldn't hold it back. That was like...
Right.
I'm sitting over here with this big old grin on my face.
But you have to... Hold on. But you have to understand that you as a woman have to make sure, knowing what your language is, are you speaking the same language that the man you're dealing with?
So what if you are speaking the same language? Like, what if both of you have the love language of touch? Well, I guess then it would just be like fucking Disneyland.
It'll be pretty cool.
Playtime.
Right.
Let's go have some fun. Yeah.
Yeah. So if you both do, then I don't have to explain that. You've already explained it already.
Okay. I'm out of questions. Oh, yeah, that was my last. That was my silly, goofy one.
Right. Okay. So this is the last question in the Questions and Chill Volume 2. Right. Excuse me. So this is a question coming from Mr. BP, a man.
Oh, God. Question. What is this going to be? I'm scared.
So the question is, would you rather have a financially secured... Hold on. Oh, my fucking... Yes. My personal handwriting is so fucked up, I can't even understand what the fuck I be writing.
Financial security?
Right. Would you rather have financial security in a relationship or marriage, or a blissful, adventurous, unconditional love from a financially inept man? How many fucking breaths did you say? Oh,
okay.
God.
So first I'm going to...
Go ahead.
I'm going to answer for women in general.
Okay.
I think that women in general would rather have financial security.
Okay.
But honestly, I think it depends on a woman's age.
Really?
Yeah.
Okay. Why does it depend on a woman's age?
Because okay, well, we all know that we're both above 40.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so at my age right now, you know, it's like, come on now, you've got to be financially secure.
Okay.
I've already done the little run around bullshit, be broke together,
No.
madly.
Let's be honest.
Think we're madly in love. Think we're madly in love.
Let's be honest. Let's be honest.
But we tried, lift each other up, but still.
Miss Jaded, let's be honest.
What?
It wasn't we are being broke together. No. You was with some broke motherfucker who had a fucking dick gang to blow your fucking
God.
back out.
See, you always
every fucking time you needed it and wanted it, and you said, I'll fucking let's just spend the rest of our life together.
Here we go. Always.
You married good dick. Let's be honest.
You always go there. You always go there.
Am I wrong?
Okay. Just move on. Shut up.
Exactly. Okay. All right. So we're moving on.
Marriage is not even in my vocabulary anymore.
It shouldn't be. You've done it enough.
I am ready to have that closeness with someone maybe.
Right.
But not any kind of no, you have your territory. You do you, I do me,
and we do we. The creators and innovators of that. Right. All right. So we good. So, okay. So you pretty much answered the question, did you not? Yes?
Yeah. Yes, I did. Well, okay. So I'm saying I think there are a lot of women that have that fantasy land of that true love, and they're just gonna
But do you
search for that?
But if you found true love, a dude who
you're talking about real love.
Real love, I'm searching for real love. Shout out to Mary J. Blige.
Where I'm at right now, I'm just gonna answer this personally.
Okay. Hold on. We've already talked about this in prior episodes. Miss Jaded. You are not the fucking moral majority.
Okay.
We're not talking about you.
Okay.
But and you're very familiar how the moral majority is.
Women
and based upon that,
want financial security. That's what a lot. Okay. Yeah. No. If a woman falls, if you're talking about madly in love, this is your true love,
right?
Yeah. Women.
They want that too.
They want that too.
But Miss Jaded.
Yeah.
Let's just be honest. And let's make these women understand. You cannot have this blissful, unadulterated, unconditional, blissful love for the same man that is going to provide you with financial security. Why? Because a lot of this man who is making you feel the way that you feel has a lot to do with the quality time that he spends with you. Correct?
Mm-hmm.
Well, a man who is able to provide financial security for not just for you, but for himself, for his children, for his entire family. Because understand, there's any motherfuckers out there who's able to financially support you, he's not only supporting you. Ladies, understand that. Women, understand that. Any man who got like that, that's going to basically tell you, you ain't got to work for nothing. I'll take care of you. I got you. Woo, woo, woo. He may have it like that. But you have to understand that you are not the only person that he is financially supporting. He's supporting his mama. He's supporting his...
What if you find both?
For what? No. Let me finish. Because it's about to answer your fucking question.
Okay.
And the question that I'm answering...
Faces, though.
Right.
I swear.
But the questions I'm answering for Miss Jaded is, you're not going to find both.
Why?
Are you fucking kidding me? If I gotta bust my ass to make sure... Listen, I'm not only making sure that you good financially. I'm making sure my entire family is. In fact, if I'm at a financial means to support you, I'm not literally thinking just strictly about you. I'm thinking about the fact that I am in the financial means to support my entire fucking family. That means my mama, if she's still alive, my father, if he's still alive, my cousins, my brothers, my sisters, whatever. You're not the only one.
Right.
So you need to understand that. And if that's the case, I can't be around you a lot. Rich, successful motherfuckers don't have the time to be around you a lot.
Okay.
However, guess who does have the time?
But that doesn't mean he doesn't love her.
No, I'm not saying that.
Yeah.
But guess who has the time to be around you a lot and give you that quality emotion time? Broke motherfuckers, because they have nothing else to do.
Exactly. But there's a lot of women out there that want that shit. They want someone that they're the younger women. I'm telling you.
But the hope we've been through that. But you have to listen. You understand what the last question was. Would you rather deal with a dude that is able to financially support you, where you ain't got to worry about shit, or a motherfucker that's willing to give you unconditional, blissful love, who basically is broke? He's going to give you all the time. He's going to give you all the quality affection. But he can't. But he cannot.
But that can be done still on a. Come on now.
What? No. Listen. If I'm successful, if I'm a motherfucker that make a lot of money to make sure that you have everything you want, I don't have time to be around you a lot. I can't spend a lot of quality time around you.
So you're not talking about going into a relationship with someone like that. You're
any type of relationship.
You're just talking about like if a woman was going to choose, would she choose someone who will financially support her, and which means that's all he's doing.
Well, no, that's all what he's capable of doing at the time.
Okay.
Or dealing with a man that is always going to be there to satisfy all of her emotional fucking needs and wants and whatever the case may be. He's always there. His consistency is there. Are you willing to deal with that man or this man?
You want to know honestly you want my honest answer on this?
Why are you just not giving that to me now?
No,
yes, I've always known that.
Because I'm thinking like as you were, I don't know, whatever. I've been drinking, and when you were saying the question,
what does that mean? Goddammit, the drink is the truth. Speak on it.
Majority of women are going to choose the financial security, but 90% of those women that choose the financial security are going to have the other on the side anyway.
Oh, which means now you're dealing with...
Because you're not going to be around. to give it to her. She's gonna get it.
You're absolutely right. So which
you're supporting her, so she's not gonna leave that either.
Which means now I'm fucking basically financially supporting a disloyal woman.
If you're a man that is really going to set up a woman just so you can swing by every once in a while,
no, it's not. Miss Jaded, you're not understanding.
Okay.
It's not a situation where this is a sugar daddy and a sugar mama.
Okay, a relationship.
Yes, this is a relationship. They live together. However, baby, I wake up at 6 o'clock in the morning and you're not going to see me until fucking... We're probably not going to see me at all. You're not going to see me at all because I wake up before you wake up. And I come home and go to bed before, you know what I'm saying, after you go to sleep.
Okay.
Because I'm out here hustling.
Yeah, but that's...
Making sure you good.
But that's why you're supposed to make sure he's good on the other end.
Well, no. Because most of those women, because...
Did I get loud? I'm sorry.
No, you did not. Stop it. Remember the question. Which one do you want? Fuck making sure he good. No, it literally is the fact I'm dealing with a motherfucker that ain't got a lot of time.
Okay, I'm going to tell you majority of the women.
And I want.
I stick with my answer. Majority of women will choose the financial secure man.
And have the other motherfucker on the side.
And have the other motherfucker on the side.
Which means she is completely disloyal.
Yeah.
Which means
if she's choosing if she's choosing the financial security.
Well, no, but going back to, but you already said, Miss Jaded, that the majority of the women out there are going to choose the financial security over the blissful unconditional love. However, you said to yourself, which was my last question, which one are you willing to choose? Which one are you willing to go with? The fact based upon what you said, that a woman would choose a financial security and still keep the broke dude who invigorates and satisfies her emotional
is there for her
outlet on the side.
Gonna happen.
Right. You know what? But that's the whole thing. It's
not like a planned thing, but it will happen.
Right. To that man,
90% of the time, or yeah.
You said 90%. That's crazy. To that man, you're a disloyal bitch.
Yeah.
You know what?
I agree.
And because I have the paper, you know what? You cancel. I've got 3 other women out here who's willing to fucking take your goddamn place. So fuck you.
And they know that. They know that, so they're not.
No. Those women don't know that because those women really believe that man is really into them and really in love with them.
They also think that they're being sneaky and that they're not going to get caught.
Mm-hmm.
So.
Oh.
But they end up getting caught anyway.
Michelle. Oh, okay. So you know what? Let's go ahead and end this shit. Because that right there, we can go into that conversation for probably another 45 minutes. But regardless of the fact, we have got all fucking 5 answers from
both sides.
Questions and Show.
Yeah.
Volume 2.
2021.
The first episode
Happy
in
New
2021.
Year.
Happy New Year to everybody out there. We definitely love you, respect you, appreciate you for tuning into the Pill and Jaded Show with me, the Mr. BP, and
Miss Jaded.
Exactly.
And don't forget to go to the pillandjadedshow.com. Check out the new website. Leave us a voicemail.
Yes. Yo, listen.
Yes.
My whole thing is that we've already talked about it in prior episodes, the different platforms that were. Oh damn! I'm sorry, I'm just belching my ass. Oh, fuck it. I'm talking about it. You know what I'm saying? We've all talked about it prior episodes.
Peace out.
Right.
Mr. BB is getting tipsy.
In all the prior episodes that we were in, We shout out all the social media. We don't have to do that no more. The reason why, take your ass to pillandjadedshow.com. All of our links to all the platforms that we're on, where it becomes from Apple Podcasts up to Spotify, to iHeartRadio, to Pandora. It doesn't matter. YouTube. We're now on YouTube. Check us out on YouTube as well.
But you gotta go to the website.
Right.
It makes it so easy.
Absolutely. pillandjadedshow.com. All the links, if you go there, you can engage in the blogs, engage in everything. All of our social media links, everything.
I'm like super excited about the whole voicemail thing. Like I really am. I screamed.
Right.
I was like, I can't wait.
I have to make this very short. Very, very clear, rather. We have a voicemail
box. It's like a button.
Yeah, it's like a button,
push
right?
It and leave a voicemail.
At the bottom right to the page, we have a voicemail option, which means you click on that shit, you can fucking just speak on the fucking show, speak on me, speak on Miss Jaded, speak on whatever the fuck you want to speak on, and that voicemail will go directly to us. That's even more valuable than just sending us an email or whatever. So if you do that, definitely. However,
please subscribe.
Right. That's what I was about to say.
Yes.
Going to the website, you're able to have the options to subscribe on iTunes. Subscribe, rate, comment. Please subscribe, rate, comment. Please subscribe. Subscribe. I thought I was on top of shit. I was trying to fucking be on some real shit. Subscribe, rate, and comment on iTunes. Definitely, please. You can do it all on.
We
all
want
the
the
hyperlinks.
comments because we want to know what's engaging to you, what your thoughts are. The rates are you just letting us know how we're doing, and of course, subscribe because we don't want you to miss any of the show.
Not at all. Absolutely. So definitely, like I said, we're on YouTube as well. So just make sure you do all of those particular things. We're about to shut this shit down.
Peace.
Don't say peace yet.
Miss Jaded is out.
I ain't done. She fucked up. Hold on. So am I. We're both fucked up. We've been.
Good night.
Good night.
Already. Shit.
Good night. No. Happy New Year.
Happy New Year.
Happy New Year to everybody.
Happy
you know what I'm
New
saying?
Year.
2021. Hopefully we slide into and glide into this new year.
Cheers.
One love, y'all.
Damn, he finally stopped talking.
Shut the fuck up.
Thanks for listening to the Pill and Jaded Podcast Show. Be sure to subscribe on all the major platforms.